come to a very special place on a very special day for, in my estimation, an incredibly special event. It's my heartfelt feelings that joining a man and woman together as husband and wife is one of life's most memorable moments. And I trust that we will forge a bond here between the two of you today that will last for the rest of your lives. I'm honored to share these few moments with you. I'll caution you, they go by fast. So concentrate and focus so that you can remember them from time to time in the future. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
Thank you, sir, very much.
Yes.
Take his place, stand with your bride. There you go. Now, if there's anyone among you that thinks they have reason why this beautiful couple should not be married this afternoon, I'm going to ask you respectfully, keep it to yourself. Today you join yourselves together for life as husband and wife, friends and partners. As you look over my shoulder at the Gulf of Mexico, today it's a little choppy. Other days you can come out here as smooth as glass. That's a marriage. There are days that are just as smooth as they can be, and other days maybe not so much. There's constant change taking place in and around you. Footprints by the shoreline aren't there very long. Only a deep and abiding love can withstand the tides of change in two lives. It's my prayer that the love the two of you pledge to one another today will equip you to meet every change and every challenge. I want to encourage the two of you to treat yourselves and each other with respect and remind yourselves often of what brought you together in the first place. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your union deserves. When frustration, difficulty, and fear attack your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between the two of you, and not only the part that may seem wrong at the moment. In this manner, you can ride out the storms when clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for a moment, the sun is still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your lives together, you will know abundance and joy. I suppose all of us have made a promise at one time or another that we turn right around and broke. Might be human nature, I don't know. But this afternoon, we're not dealing in promises. We're dealing in vows. And they are a great deal different. They are deeper, richer, and by their very nature, they are designed to be permanent. So as you exchange these words that I will lead you in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to take an additional step beyond the repetition of those vows, and that you would exchange your very hearts with one another in that bond that will not be broken. So Anthony, if you would begin by repeating after me to your bride. I, Anthony, take you, Brandy,
I, Anthony, take you, Brandy,
to be my wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death separates us. Brandy, likewise, if you'd repeat after me to Anthony. I, Brandy, take you, Anthony,
I, Brandy, take you, Anthony,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
until death separates us.
until death separates us.
Well done, both of you. Well, wedding rings are an outward sign of an inward spiritual grace. They actually perform a function. Most people don't think of it that way. But if you notice the left hand, my left hand, what's on my finger there, it makes a statement. It says, he belongs to someone. Someone belongs to him. There has been a deep and abiding commitment made, and that ring signifies that commitment. So in the same spirit that you exchanged your vows, I trust that you will exchange these rings as a powerful symbol of your love for one another. If I may have the bride's ring, please. Thank you, sir. If you would, Anthony, carefully take the ring, place it on your third finger, and as you do, repeat after me. I give you this ring as a token and pledge
as a token and pledge
of my constant faith
of my constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding
Good. Good. And the groom's ring. Thank you, sir. There you are, if you would. Likewise, repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token and pledge
as a token and pledge
of my constant faith
of my constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
There you go. I'm reasonably confident some of you have been to a church wedding where they have what's called a unity candle. It's an unlit candle, and candles on each side of it are lit, signifying the bride and groom. They light the center candle, that signifies their union. It's a beautiful symbol, but it's not going to work out here. So we have come up with what we call the unity sand. And for me, it's a more meaningful symbol even yet, and I'll tell you why. You're going to blend two contrasting colors into the same vessel. You'll notice they mix, but then again, they don't. Even though they're blended together, they retain their individual identity. I don't know of a better symbol for a marriage than that. Two unique people since the day you were born. You don't lose your individuality because you become husband and wife. Quite the contrary. You create something new and special right between you in the middle. Very strong relationship as well. What I want you to do is cover that whole surface with your color there, with your sand. Right ahead. The wind's going to play with us probably. Keep it coming. Don't be shy. That'll do for now. That's good. All right. Anthony, if you would, cover her completely there, if you would. We're going to layer on real good. A little bit more. That's good. That's very good. Okay, Brandy, one more time. Put about as much in there as he did.
Mm-hmm.
Probably with some more there. Okay. A couple more times. There you go. Let's go. One more each. Excellent. Good. And why don't you finish it up there, right to the brim. Great. That'll do it. Look at that.
I love it.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Now, I would defy anybody to try to separate those two colors of sand. Can't be done. But therein is the emblem of your marriage, that the two of you allow no thing or no one to separate you from each other. I spoke earlier in my opening comments about challenges and things that will come up out of nowhere. Obstacles will pop up, you have no idea where they came from. What do we do with that? That's a perfectly normal relationship. It happens to every relationship. However, I do have a little formula that I'd like to share with the two of you from my heart to yours. This means a great deal to me. I trust it will mean something to you as well. There are 4 short statements, total of 12 words. Now these words are simple, only 2 of them have more than 1 syllable. But the collective impact of these 12 words, when the situation mandates it and they are spoken from the heart, I am very comfortable standing between the two of you today to tell you, using these words properly, you will never face a challenge you cannot overcome. Never face an obstacle that you can't get over. They're that strong. And they go like this. I was wrong. I am sorry. Please forgive me. And I love you. Let's share together in a word of prayer, please. Father, thank you for the opportunity to share these moments with these very special people. I pray your richest blessing on this relationship, that you would grant them the wisdom to include you as a third member of their marriage, with you at the uppermost peak of a triangle and each of them at the corners of the base. May they discover that the closer they draw themselves to you, they will automatically be drawn closer to one another. I pray that you would be the unseen guest at every meal they share, a silent listener to every conversation in which they are engaged. Give their marriage strength, peace, endurance, a boatload of humor, and a love that will never, never fail. Amen. Well, because the two of you come today wanting to share each lives with each other and You've exchanged your vows so beautifully. You sealed those vows with the rings that you now wear. By the authority granted me in the laws of the state of Florida, I am honored to pronounce you husband and wife. Yoo-hoo. Kiss your bride.